Alright, it's been a while since I've done one. I do have the old girl going again. Went last weekend and picked her up from back home. I think I had said in one of the videos that I was moving, so I had my friend put the transmission in for me. Bought a used one off of eBay. Let's see, got a good deal on it from a wreck truck, and went ahead and bought a deep pan put on it. It's a B&M. Seems really nice. Got the plug in it. It's got a place for your temp sensor. Comes with all your Allen bolts. Comes with your extension. The filter didn't go for this transmission, you know, because these fit like I guess 25 years worth of transmissions. The 727s, the 47 RE, the 48 RE, the 46 REs, the RHs, should be all the same pan. So the filter didn't go with it, so I did have to get a filter. The extensions we didn't use in it, so it sits a little bit higher in it. I can't remember, my friend that put it in said why he didn't use it. I don't remember now, but you know, he is a mechanic and I trust his judgment, and I've read where some other people say that they don't use them. So let me move on. So I did get a little light there. I did buy the Darrell external cooler with a fan. This was a 16 row, I believe, 8 AN lines, I think is what it has on it. If I remember right, that's what I needed. They're 1/2-inch transmission lines. It seems good. It's not hooked up currently. If you can't tell, the fan's not, but the cooler is. And I did drive it 200 and something miles that way. The weather's pretty cold right now, so I wasn't really worried about overheating it, not towing anything. And then with the cold temps, it's probably about 35 degrees outside right now. You can't see my breath there a little bit. One thing I was not pleased with. I bought this AN transmission line kit off of eBay probably 5 months ago, right before this transmission went out. And I was gonna put this kit on there, and then the transmission went out. So it's been sitting in the truck until I got the transmission just now. So the fittings seem real nice. Comes with different kinds of fittings. It's got the push locks, or it's got the actual AN braided line type fittings. I don't know what you call them. But the problem is I ordered the kit with braided line, and it was supposed to be 20 feet. And when I started installing this, it's only about 9 feet. I'm back here at the back of my gas tank on the truck, and I just mounted to the bottom of the bed. It was late on a Saturday. I'm 4+ hours away. It was gonna rain. I need to get back home at night, so this was a good clean spot to mount it. And I think I measured 9 feet. So when I went to go hook it up, I only got like 13 feet of braided line, you know, so it kind of pisses me off that I ordered 20 feet. And that was from like Evil Energy or something like that. Again, it's been 5 months ago, so I'd have to look them back up and try to find it. But you know, it kind of made me mad. What I got lucky with is the kit come with this rubber line, the Darrell kit. It come with like 10 feet of it, and this is 8N size line, you know, 1/2-inch line, and it is really thick rubber hose, really thick. It's a lot thicker than this braided line. So I got lucky, and what I did was made one line with the braided and one line with this. I mean, I had to get this thing going. I had lucky. I got the push lock fittings and everything with the kits. Made it all up. You know, wasn't hard at all. Ran it. I've got a lot of slack in it. Just kind of looped and everything else. I'm gonna end up cleaning it up later, but I didn't cut anything, so I'm gonna go back and do it. But it ran fine. Drove it 20 miles, 30 miles, something like that. Worked fine. Trying to think. Don't have the front drive shaft in it yet. And somehow the little, let me see if we can find it. It's hard to see, but you can see right up there, that black past my finger, that's your four-wheel drive actuator. And you can see over there to the left of it the vacuum hose. But those are vacuum. You got a big plug that plugs on there. One of them got broke somehow between I pulled the transfer case and transmission at my house before I had moved. You know, it's got moved around the yard, and it got put in the back of a truck and hauled somewhere, and it got unloaded there, and then it finally got installed, and you know, it's plastic. Well, it got broke, one of the pieces. So I couldn't plug the four-wheel drive stuff back up. And what it does is when you put the shifter in or whatever, that little actuator, I think creates a vacuum, and then it runs up. You know, you got some hard lines that run along the frame. Yes, my stuff's nasty. It runs along the frame and then comes down rubber lines and hooks right there. And then that thing there basically slides a piece over, moves a little coupling in there, and that's what is inside that housing there, and it locks your two shafts in. Well, if you know from my other videos that I don't know if I'm upside down or what. If you know from my other videos, I've got locking hubs now, so I'm actually going to end up removing all this here in the near future and put that cable lock system in there where you can just lock it in manually. Because I have flexed out a few times and pulled the lines off of it and everything else, and you don't want to get out in the mud and have to fix all that. Update on that. I was crawling around under here, noticed I got a lot of fluid leaking, you know, and I just resealed the whole front end of this motor about 6 months ago, and I don't know where it's leaking from, but I think the pan is a lot of it. And I took a ratchet and a socket, and some of the bolts were, you know, just a little loose, not bad, but maybe enough to be blowing some fluid. I also found a ball line to the turbo was loose. You know, truck's been sitting for a while, and I've done a lot to it in the past right before it set. So maybe something just worked back loose. I don't know. Anywho, I would always recommend going back over and checking stuff though. Stuff works loose or whatever, or you know, when I was pulling this out, you know, some of my transmission bolts had vibrated out. You know, there's a aftermarket when you tell, but they had just fell out. I mean, this thing's rattling stuff so much. I'm working on several things right now, little nitpicky things. Let me get on to my project I'm on right now though.